Hey guys, I set up this free masterclass for you because of all the crap that's going on in the world. I know it's the matrix. I know it's falling apart. I know the more we wake up, the more that gets thrown at us. And that's what's going on with not enough. There's ships all off the coast that can't unload their cargo because they're told not to. There's no shortage of anything. It's all bullshit. It's all to keep you in fear and keep you controlled. Those bad guys out there, what's wrong with them? Right? I'm a victim of these politicians. Right? Guess what? It's you. It's a reflection of you and what's going on in you. It's a reflection of the world. It's just the world happening. It's just the matrix happening. It's just the video game happening. That's all it is. That's all it is. And I haven't been plugged into it in a long time. And then I plugged into it and I read some headlines on some stuff and went, holy cow, what the hell is this? And then when you start reading it and you start looking at it, you get pissed, don't you? Or you get a lot of fear. Oh my God, we're going to run out of toilet paper again. Remember that? I'm supposed to get mad. I'm supposed to get angry. And then we're going to clear it, right? At this point, I can't get mad about it because it's such a game. Because it's just, I see it as a game. I'm not plugged into it. I've got to tell you this story. Because you guys know I did a vaccine. Most of you know I did a vaccine for my boyfriend. And I won't have any problems with it. And of course I did. I had all my side effect problems I was plugged into. And then I got the full-on virus. Yep, I got them both. So see, I didn't get one so I could pick sides. I got them both so I could see it all. And I know I'm not a victim. I remember waking up in the middle of the night going, okay, if I'm going to go through this, my negotiation was I got to drop 10 pounds. And then I went, what the hell was I thinking? Wait a minute, I want a boat. I did not ask for enough. I want to drop 10 pounds. Fuck. Oh, excuse me. So I know it was a negotiation. I know I chose to go through it. I know I chose to have that experience. Because if I wasn't supposed to do that, my higher self would have said, you're not going in there and doing that. I wouldn't have done it. But I never got that. I knew I had to go through it. But I didn't know I had to go through it all. I thought I was supposed to go through it and just say, see, no big deal. And I got the opposite. In a couple of weeks, on the 24th, I'm having Dr. David. I'm really sorry, David. I really suck at names. I don't remember your last name right now. He's a sacred activations practitioner. He's a doctor. He's helping a lot of people with side effects of either or. So I'm going to talk to him on the 24th. And then that following Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a paid event on all kinds of stuff. I'll get in that later. We'll shoot a video on it after we're done here. So I want to keep down this road. Is you guys, it's just a matrix to wake us up. Oh yeah, this is what I want to tell you. So while I'm in the middle of all this stuff going on, really, my phone rings. Let me turn that off. While I was in the middle of all this stuff going on, I was dazed and confused type energy, right? I was having a lot of pressure in my veins and stuff, a lot. And I was kind of freaking out. And I was taking some aspirin and stuff, and things were helping a little bit, but not a lot. And I remember waking up in the middle of the night and I felt nothing. And I thought I was dead. I went, oh, did I die? Am I dead? Is this what it feels like to be dead? I feel absolutely nothing. Wow. And that made such an impact on me. Not that I thought I was dead, but that I didn't feel anything. You know why? Because at that moment, I wasn't plugged into the matrix. I didn't have all my programs going. I didn't have all my belief systems going. I wasn't plugged into all that. And when I woke up and I wasn't in any of that, I felt totally perfect and calm with zero pain, zero fear, zero any issue at all. Matter of fact, I couldn't feel anything. So that really hit me hard over the last, I shouldn't say hit me hard, that's an expression. It was such a great awakening for me. Such an amazing awakening of truly the matrix. And how when we're in our bodies and we're awake and we're doing things, we're plugged in to our stuff, and it's just our stuff. You know? That Monday, after I taught all weekend, I taught in Japan all weekend. I think it was that Monday. I don't remember, but I remember it was a Monday. I went, that's it. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. I'm done. It was an experience. I've experienced it all. I experienced the virus. I experienced the vaccine. I experienced the fears. I experienced the side effects, and I'm done. I'm over it. And at that point, I felt 95% better. And by the next day, my lungs were totally clear. And the doctor told me a couple of weeks before that, I had bronchitis. I had the nurse come over, give me shots to keep my lungs clear, which it did. But my lungs it was thick in my lungs. It's completely gone. Within 2 days of me saying that's it, I'm done. I'm done with the side effects. I'm done with all of this. And it disappeared. And the reason I'm sharing all of this with you, it's because we are creating our worlds completely. So the fear of the future, the shortages, what's going on in the world, how we're being controlled, how we're being taken advantage of, how we have no power, how people are in power that weren't even voted for. The voting system is complete fraud. My belief is all over the world. I don't believe it's just the USA. I know Canada. Your votes don't count. Where else was it? There's a couple other countries I know for sure. Intuitively, in my mind, in my matrix, in my reality, I believe there's a lot of people in power that it shouldn't be there. But I also believe that this is completely and totally a matrix and a video game that we're playing together. And just like I woke up in the middle of the night a couple weeks ago, 10 days ago, whenever it was, and felt nothing. And then when I woke up again, I felt things. Again, better. I was better than I was. But because I know this is a video game. I know we create this stuff. I know. But I wasn't plugged into it. And I thought I was dead. Because I was so plugged into the pain. I was so plugged into the fear. I was so plugged into being a fucking victim of this V or V. Because I had it all. I got it all. Woo-hoo. Boy, was that fun. But what a learning experience. What an incredible experience I had. To be able to sit here with you today and tell you we created it all. We're creating it all. And like I said, most time, I live my life. I do what I want to do. Benton knows. Benton and I have traveled and hung out. I do what I want to do. And then when I'm told to do something, I do it. Right, Benton? I just have fun and enjoy my life. That's what I do. That's how I live. And that's how I live here. I live in heaven on earth, my heaven on earth. I'm living it. And it's incredible and stunning and beautiful. And I don't plug into all that stuff. And thank God I don't. Thank God I've gotten past that for the most part. Because when I plugged into it the other day, I was like, holy cow, man. This is most people's reality. 99% of the planet, on various degrees, this is their reality. And my family. Yeah. Even my boyfriend, but on the other side, then my beliefs, or that I did believe, or whatever, when I was plugged into it, the characters I like to play. He's the opposite. So we agree, we don't talk about that stuff. He's very passionate about his belief systems. So we don't discuss them. And that works for us. Because otherwise I'd have to kick him out. Am I? So anyways, it's just a game, you guys. And we don't have to plug into it. So what I want to do is to do some clearing with you today. Fear of the future, lack, limitations, not enough, loss of freedom, fear of authority, fear of loss of life, fear of being murdered, fear of being the memories and the attachments and the programs to all the times humanity has been snuffed out in so many different ways. So many different ways. Whole cultures, 90% of them were taken out. Whole countries, killing millions of people in weeks. I was just watching this thing on Vietnam, what they were doing. You know, there's so much of that in our history. So let's quit creating our future from our history, because these are just programs and we don't have to be attached to them. We don't have to be attached to what it says in Revelations and other books about our future from prophets, because these are just thoughts and programs. That doesn't mean we create them. What means we create them is our belief systems and the power and the thought and the time we put into them. That's what creates them, us, our thoughts. And it's only 10% of us that are truly playing this game. Everybody else follows along with what we do, and they're background actors. They're supporting staff. There are spouses. There are children. There are bosses. There are neighbors. They're supporting us and playing. So if it's opposite of what you believe, it's to help you. It's for you to learn from. It's for you to look at, for you to unplug from, and also look at your own belief systems. Maybe you're the one that's wrong. Who's to say which one's right, which one's wrong? They're two different programs. Think about it. Because the people that believe those programs, either way, believe them completely and do everything they can to support them. Interesting, isn't it? So when you get to the space of sitting people love, get to the space of non-judgment. I'm not there yet. When I plugged in a couple of weeks ago, I went, what the hell's going on? This is freaking crazy. It totally blew me away how obvious it is, how out in your face it is, on a slap in the face it is, totally see-through that it is a matrix. It is falling apart. And it's ridiculous. And so many people are being controlled by it and in fear of it and in anger of it and in duality of it and in fight about it. Fighting with spouses, they're fighting with children, they're fighting with their neighbors. They're angry, and they're in fear. Guess what that creates, no matter what side you're on? Creates fuel for the programs of anger and fear and separation. That's what it does. So it keeps the movie going. You're fueling the movie. Do you understand? So we got to quit fueling the movie. We've got to quit feeding the movie. We've got to quit giving the movie, that movie, our energy. And where we need to give our energy is on creation, on love, on peace, on joy, on happiness, on your heaven on earth, wherever that is for you. Holy cow, man. If I can do it, you can do it. And I seriously live my heaven on earth. I am. It blows me away. Sure, I've got little things here and there that need to tweak. And, you've got to have some type of excitement in your life, right? Canceled that way. That's a belief, isn't it? Most of my life is lived in joy and happiness. Enjoying where I live, enjoying what I do, enjoying my days. I want you to get there too. And that's really all we have to do. And then we notice the people around us shift, the movie shifts. So what are you feeding? What are you giving your energy to? Is it lack? Is it limitations? Is it fear of the future? Is it fear of loss of life? Holocaust energy? World War III energy? Where is it? So what I want you to do is focus on any and all those areas. This is a master class. I'm going to be running tons of activations at once. You will be receiving the activations you need. I might not say all the activations that are running, but I will say some of them. Doesn't matter what I say with what activations matter. You just focus on you and allow whatever it is to clear. Okay? It's all you got to do. If you don't know who I am, hey, I'm Tamra Oviet. I work for Source Energy, and this energy is metaprogramming energy. It changes your biocomputer. It changes your programming, which keep rewriting themselves. And your life just keeps getting better and better and better. What am I about? World peace. Which means I'm about you healing. So you have world peace within you. That's how it spreads. You're affecting 80,000 people. By you healing you, you heal another 80,000 people on the planet. See how important you are? So put your focus wherever you put it, and I'm going to be silent. So fear of authority, fear of the future, clearing past timelines of the earth for war, for destruction. Murder, loss of power, loss of freedom. So any anger, resentment, judgment you have towards the system. Feeling of giving up. What's the use? I don't want to be here. This is too overwhelming. Loss of control, loss of power, prison break, original light language, heaven on earth, release the chains and burdens of holding the feeling of war inside your body. Loss of your own power, your own life force being sucked from you. Black magic puppet master. I saw this vision last week. A puppeteer playing the strings of the planet. So let that go. Doesn't that feel better? Wow. Now we're bringing in the energy of peace, love, joy, happiness, abundance, and health. Bringing the gold vibration. Feel this energy flowing through you, connecting with you through every single cell of your body. Bringing your energy into Mother Earth. Open your eyes when you're ready. I want you to see it through the eye of God. Everything's perfect. It's just a game. Send it love. Send it the excitement of the win energy. I win. I love to play games. I always win at games. Ooh, what an exciting game. Look what I get to create. Think about what you get to create. Focus on that. Focus on creation. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Share this with your friends if you like it. The replays will be out on Tuesday next week.